4. First, the highlights. President Tinubu inaugurates first phase of Lagos Red Line Mass Transit Rail Project. Federal government acquires 10 mobile power substations. On a foreign attack on food aid trucks leaves more than 100 people dead, others injured in Gaza. And in sports, Saudi Arabia's football body suspends Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated the first phase of 27 kilometers Red Line mass transit rail of the Lagos State government from Agbado to Oyebo. The Red Line rail, with 8 stations in Agbado, Iju, Agege, Ikeja, Oshodi, Mushin, Yaba and Oyebo, when fully operational, is expected to run 37 trips and convey about 500,000 passengers daily, and will be managed by the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA. Speaking at the event, President Tinubu, who lauded the initiative by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for achieving the giant stride, expressed optimism that the current ongoing reforms of policies in the country will revamp the economy for the benefit of all Nigerians.
We must adhere to our pledge. Patriotism, perseverance, consistency, and stay focused. I agree. Smugglers will fight back. Corruption will fight back. We will fight them to win.
Earlier in his address, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu thanked President Tinubu for being the brain behind the Lagos State Strategic Master Plan as former governor to boost the economy and ensure interconnectivity and seamless movement of people in the state. According to him, the Red Line Rail initiative will reduce travel time, alleviate health issues caused by stress, boost economic productivity, ease traffic congestion, minimize road accidents, and enhance commuter safety.
9 months after that swearing, to bring into life a vision that you started, a vision of progress, a vision of connectivity, a vision that is people-driven. As our governor 20 years ago, you breathed that vision. But today, as our president, we are here to see that vision come to reality.
In a goodwill message, Minister for Transportation Saidu Alkali, who commended the initiative by the Lagos State government, reiterated the commitment of the federal government to support initiatives that will boost intermodal transport system across the country for developmental growth.
Let us therefore jointly work together to achieve railway connection throughout the nations, from the port to the hinterland, that will serve as a transportation backbone for economic recovery of our nation, as a choice of mode of transportation for passengers. Together we can build a future where efficient transportation network drive economic growth, improve accessibility, and enhance the quality of life for all citizens.
Our correspondent Adiola Akinele reports that President Tinubu also witnessed the signing of the contract for the commencement of Phase 2 of the Red Line Mass Transit Project from Oyebo to National Theatre and embarked on an inaugural presidential train ride. The event was attended by dignitaries including governors of Kwara, Ogun, Kogi, Ekiti, Imo, Borno, and Nasarawa states, wife of the governor Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, deputy governor of Bafemi Hamzat and wife Oluremi, former governor of the state Akinwumi Ambode, state and federal lawmakers, captains of industry, traditional rulers, top government functionaries, among others. Lagos State government has removed the disparity in the payment of the 35,000 palliative allowance awards to all teachers in the state. Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Ali Balogun, stated this during a stakeholders meeting between the officials of the ministry and the executives of the Nigeria Union of Teachers, NUT. The commissioner informed the Nigeria Union of Teachers leadership that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has directed that the disparity of 20,000 naira to primary school teachers as against 35,000 naira to other civil servants in the state should be removed. The leadership of the Nigeria Union of Teachers, led by Hassan Akintoye, appreciated Governor Sanwo-Olu for the gesture and stated that the complaints of teachers will be assuaged by this decision. He appreciated the government of Lagos State for its love for teachers and the development of education. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government says it has bought over 10 mobile power stations in its latest move to resolve challenges around power supply in the country. Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu said this when he met with a forum of commissioners of energy in Nigeria in a bid to strengthen collaboration between the federal and state governments towards achieving regular power supply. This was revealed in a press statement signed by the Special Advisor, Strategic Communications and Media Relations, Ministry of Power, Bolaji Tunji. Addressing the forum, which had 23 states in attendance, Adelabu begged for patience, saying power failure will soon be a thing of the past. He enjoined the federal and state governments to seize the opportunity to work together. The federal government has advocated for stronger ties with the European Union to tackle developmental issues bedeviling the country. Minister of Budget and Economic Planning Abubakar Bagudu made this advocacy during a courtesy visit by members of the European Union Council Working Group on Africa. The minister appreciated the growing relationship between the European Union and Nigeria, while stating that a number of bilateral agreements, such as the Samoa Agreement, had been signed between both countries. Bagudu called for more collaboration in the areas of propagating democratic principles, climate change, migration, and infrastructural deficits in the country, while expressing hope that Nigeria will remain a market-oriented country with double-digit growth. He assured the delegation that the federal government had taken a number of measures to tackle the inflation in the country by reducing monetary supply, introducing more inflow of foreign exchange, boosting domestic production of agricultural products, and manufacturing, among other measures. Earlier in her address, the European Union ambassador to Nigeria, Samuela Isopi, affirmed the EU's readiness to deepen collaboration and contribute significantly to Nigeria's economic growth. And also foreign news. The Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza says at least 104 people were killed and 760 injured in a chaotic incident where Israel Defense Forces troops opened fire as hungry Palestinian civilians were gathering around food aid trucks. Civilians gathered around newly arrived aid trucks in a hope to get food when Israeli tanks and drones started shooting at the people in Harun al-Rashid Street in Gaza, Gaza City. An Israeli official said Israel Defense Forces IDF troops did use live fire on people surrounding the aid truck as a crowd approached the forces in a manner that posed a threat to the troops, who responded to the threat with live fire. The aid trucks tried to escape the area, but accidentally rammed others, causing further deaths and injuries. And now sports. Saudi Arabia's football governing body has suspended Cristiano Ronaldo for one game over a gesture he made on the pitch last weekend that was judged as provocation. The Saudi Arabian Football Federation said Al Nassr captain and former Sporting Lisbon star was also fined a total of $8,000 for the move, which broke rules against provoking the public during a match. The decision cannot be appealed. Videos emerged after his side's 3-2 win against Al-Shabaab, showing Ronaldo making a repeated thrusting gesture towards his groin in response to crowds taunting him by chanting the name of his longtime rival, Lionel Messi. Just before we go, always obey road signs and traffic lights. Your vehicle is not a strong room. Keep your variables out of view of miscreants. You can follow us on Michael our various social media platforms on X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered over 1,000 residents at the third phase of the Mega Empowerment Program? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated the first phase of 27 kilometers red line mass transit rail of the Lagos State Government from Agbado to Oyingbo. The federal government has acquired over 10 mobile power stations in its latest move to resolve challenges around power supply in the country. We also told you that the Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza says at least 104 people were killed and 760 injured in a chaotic incident where Israel Defense Forces troops opened fire as hungry Palestinian civilians were gathering around food aid trucks. And in sports, Saudi Arabia's football governing body has suspended Cristiano Ronaldo for one game over a gesture he made on the pitch last weekend that was judged as provocation. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to Lagos Traffic Radio at lagostate.gov.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idowu-Olaiya. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon.